Hi there, Agendites. On this episode, we are joined by a good friend of the show, Daniel. He has appeared on a couple episodes before, and he always brings some of the most entertaining topics to our meetings. In this episode, we catch up with him to talk about his next big haircut, his next big fitness challenge, and the next big animated robot movie he's going to watch. It's always such a great hang to spend time with Daniel. I might even say he's more than a good friend of the pod. I could go as far to say that he's the best friend of the pod. You know what? If this pod ever got married to another pod, Daniel would be the best man at that wedding. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy hanging out with us and best man to the pod, Daniel.
Josh.
Is now joining.
Lawrence.
Is now joining.
Does this meeting have an agenda?
We're starting, right? Yep.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's call this meeting to order then.
Cool.
So how's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dishima podcast. Today we have co-host Josh here.
Hello.
And from the archives, coming back for round 2, 3, what is it, 3 or 4?
I think it's like 3, yeah.
3, we have
Oh, yeah.
Daniel.
Go.
What's good? What's popping? That
Oh,
was an
man.
awful noise I just made.
What more noise did you make?
Wait,
Now you made it twice.
I made it twice. You want to do it 3 times?
Let's go for it.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe later.
maybe at the end. Maybe if you're good.
Yeah. A little callback action.
Yeah, a little. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Feels
So
good. Thanks for having me.
oh, glad to see you. Glad
Happy
to
to
have
be
you
back
here.
for a season 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. So
So
fun.
Dude.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Y'all were like, you guys had some people being like, hey, we would like want you guys back like bad, hey?
like one. There's like 1 or 2 people. Yeah. They're like,
I thought there's like a couple people. I feel like I remember
I think so.
talking to some friends of ours and that being like, bro, when's the next podcast episode? Maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
also, maybe
I
not.
don't know.
I think so. We have a small following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small yet mighty.
Small yet mighty.
The few,
At least
the
one.
mighty. Like the Marines.
We have like at least one small following who's small but mighty. Yeah.
Yeah. Kyle?
Oh, God. It's small but mighty's brother. He was like, when are you going to...
Yeah.
What are you gonna That's so funny.
I know, right?
Wow. That's great. Yeah.
You
Thanks
got
for
a new
having me.
haircut. It looks good.
Say again?
You got a new haircut?
I
Yeah.
did, you know.
How
it
would you
was,
describe it?
It's kind of like I think I would say it's kind of like a brush back, like a little brush
Ooh.
back vibe, you know,
Mm-hmm.
a little something more put together. You know, I'm like 25. I can have a mullet forever. You know, I feel like the mullet kind of thing died as well in a way. I feel like I think it ran its course. I think trends are cyclical, and maybe that cycle has ended.
Yeah.
You know, maybe next I'll
Mushroom cut.
yeah, I think so. I think that's the next vibe. I think I'm just gonna like get a bowl
Mm-hmm.
and
And
just
then-
follow the bowl precisely around my head.
Oh.
I think that's the move. Yeah,
I have to get a big bowl.
so I got big dreams.
Yeah, you do.
That's so funny. Stupid.
Speaking of dreams,
Oh,
Please.
yeah.
I heard you're gonna do something that you never dreamed of doing before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like what
The-
would that be?
the run thing. that
Oh,
you're
the
talking
run
about.
thing. Yeah.
What
I
was
have
it? What is it?
Well, it's called Buck in Hell.
Buck in Hell.
Sorry, producer wants to censor that now because this is a family-friendly podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing that in July. I signed up a couple nights ago because I like had a moment of just like it was a moment of mania. Really, is what it was. It was me going like, I need to just do it. I need to do the thing. I need to like suck it up and da da da. And so I was like in the shower, like hyping myself up, and then I got out of the shower and I just like whatever, and it was like $100 something bucks, and it was
Dripping.
just dripping. Still, I didn't even dry off. It was steamy. I tried to Apple Pay, but my face sensor wasn't working because the camera was fogged up. And I had to wipe my thing a couple times to make it work. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, I signed up. I'm doing the thing. I have no idea if it'll go well. I've never done anything like it. I hardly run. But you know what? I figured Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm pretty active. I'm in pretty good shape. You know, I
Yeah,
bike a
go.
lot.
Yeah.
I go to the gym a bunch. You know, so I was like, you know what? I feel like if I'm gonna do it, it's probably now.
Yeah.
And at the very least, like maybe I don't know, maybe it sucks, and then I go, wow, never want to do that again. But at least I can say that I did
You
a
did
cool
it.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Push yourself a little bit, challenge
Kind of
yourself.
thing, because I don't think I've ever like, because I don't know, maybe this is like a bit like a sob story, but I've also I never like sports and stuff never really come too easily to me. Back when I was like growing up, like I liked sports, I like playing a lot of sports, but I never really had like a thing. Because you
that
did
you
track
did.
for a long time, right? Like throughout high school.
I do like track and soccer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I
Well,
mean you did basketball. No,
I just played basketball in grade 8, and then everything else was just outside of school.
But you
or,
were
like,
still good at
organized
it, though.
sports. Oh, thanks.
You know, I've seen you shoot.
You know what? Well,
You know,
the last
I mean,
time
last
I took a shot. We'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk.
yeah. But no, I guess like sports never really came easy to me. I never really like had like a sport that I was like, wow, this is like a thing that I'm really like passionate about and like really good at. And so it's kind of just like I don't know. I guess like in a way, it's like a going past like pushing past like childhood traumas of like I can be good at a sport and I'm
Come
gonna push
on.
myself and do well at this thing. You know
good,
what I
Daniel.
mean? So
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna run up a mountain.
I'm gonna run up a mountain, hate my life for like 5 hours, but it's gonna
5
be
hours?
I don't
That's
know.
pretty good.
Probably a lot longer. Probably gonna be like 8. Actually, I have no idea what the cutoff time is. How long is it? How long until I get a DNF? But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
What do you think the
DNF is did not finish?
Did not finish.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that?
I think you're saying what do you think the most challenging part of the course for you will be?
Honestly, I think just like the probably like doing it. Probably
Just the whole,
Really, the whole
the whole
thing.
just like
yeah.
having to run.
Having to run for a while.
Waking up in that morning.
Yeah, it's like 6 a.m. I gotta wake up. I'm like, oh. No, probably. Honestly, I think it'll probably just be like the like. I think it's gonna be a lot of mental. You know what I mean? Of just being like I'll be like physically. I think I'll be fine. I don't think I'm like gonna have a problem like physically. But I think it'll just be like a mental of like wow, I'm still doing this thing. Let's be the most. I guess like outside of like working a shift, that'd be the most I've done a thing for an extended period of time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's no like I'm gonna take a break. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you kind of keep the most break you can have is like I'm gonna walk instead of run. You know?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So that'll probably be it. I think it's gonna be a lot of mental more than anything.
Nice.
I'm just trying to
Just hang in there.
hang in there.
Stay engaged.
Yeah,
sense.
literally. And I think I don't know. I'm hoping that like because it's like Seymour and it's gonna be really pretty and whatever. I'm hoping that it'll be like kind of a I don't know, like mentally stimulating enough. Like
Yeah.
I'll have like different terrain to run through and stuff like
Right.
that. That'll be cool and fun for me. I'm not gonna be
I
just like
hope-
on a track or anything.
Yeah. I hope for you something terrible. I hope there's like a lot of mosquitoes so that you just have to run. You have to just like outrun them, you know?
It's
Like every time you
The
stand.
slower that I walk, the more
Just
mosquitoes bite me.
Or or it's like in those cartoons where it's like I hope a beehive falls as you're running, and it's just like a swarm of bees, just like
Just the
like a
whole way
cloud
up.
following you around.
Local man like beats a new record for Buckingham. So does local horde of beads.
Bees.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like, did you know there was a killer hornet nest there now? just follows the slowest runner. So just make sure you're not last.
Whatever happened to that thing also? You remember like I think it was maybe last year, year before when there was like the warnings about like killer hornets coming into like BC.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like,
Like-
the giant Japanese hornet. thing.
Yeah, that like
Or-
killed local honeybee populations and stuff like that. And it was
Really?
like because apparently like they're like carnivorous and are super aggressive and they
Yeah.
like are very territorial, whatever. And there was like sightings of them in like BC and like it was a big thing. People were like really worried about it.
Yeah.
I have no
then-
idea.
Yeah, and now no one's talking about it.
Wait,
anymore.
isn't there like aren't there like bees that like lure, or I don't know if they lure the hornets, but they like there's like a bunch of them that like lure them in, and then they like gyrate really like there's like a whole bunch that like swarm it, and then they like gyrate, and then they cook it essentially.
Yeah. I don't know that
And
they
they eat
lure
it?
it.
Maybe,
I didn't know that they lure it. I've heard of that though, because I know that
or they swarm it. Maybe
they swarm it, and then I think it's like they all like compress it, and I think because of like the body heat of the bees and like the
Yeah.
movement of them, like whatever. I think like the internal like pressure and like heat of like the bee ball is enough to kill the bee or the hornet, whatever. Yeah,
Right, makes sense. Yeah, something like that.
something like that.
I don't know if they've ever done that to a Japanese hornet though.
I think that was the fear, is that they didn't have any protect, like local bees didn't
Shoot.
have anything like that against the
Damn.
Japanese hornet or whatever. So it was
Crazy.
like,
Like they just don't know how to gyrate here.
yeah, well, because our bees can't dance. It's
They have no rhythm.
our bees had no rhythm, and so they don't know what to do when it comes to defeating another bee.
It's like they have Gore-Tex. They can fly in the rain.
Yeah, so our bees are really good at hiking. Is the thing.
They really like granola.
Our bees, yeah, our bees are super P&W, but they just do not know how to dance.
Yeah,
dude,
they like
they love
granola
IPAs.
IPAs. Oh dang it!
Single origin coffees.
Oh yeah.
Our bees are so soft. They're so soft. They have nothing against Japanese bees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
They
awful.
were salamans for
See,
style.
yeah, not for function. That's so funny.
Love it.
And that, you know what? I guess they're fine.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess the bees here are good because
The
no
bees
one's
are
talking about it anymore. I guess that no one like is worried about our bees.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
we're good. We're good.
their
We're
little
good.
their little Arc'teryx jackets. They're like, yeah, we're good. Maybe they just bully the Japanese bees. They're like, oh, you don't have Gore-Tex on?
That's awkward.
That's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, you're a lot bigger than us. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, you only
That's-
climb like V3.
What's
That's
that? What
Kind of.
Oh my gosh,
You've never done the sun-
Budweiser.
You've never done the
Usually
sun
that's-
run.
You've heard of the sun?
That's great.
You're in the BMO half?
No. Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, these bees suck.
Don't even talk to me, Hornet. I'm out. I'm out of your league.
Not your league, and they are honestly.
Well, you don't
And then
know.
they fly back to their like really like one room apartment in their hives. And
Yeah.
it's just like really small. But they're
The hive is in
overpaying for it.
Yaletown.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I love it. That's so funny.
They should
So
make. They
dumb.
should do that movie though, like the Bee movie,
But just
but like in the
a
Pacific.
huge, like pretentious bee, just like the worst. The worst bee. That's so funny. Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Before
Oh,
Mm,
don't talk to me before I've had my coffee.
Yeah, dude.
No,
cringe.
what's it called? Because so Nico,
Mm.
we all know Nico.
We all know
He was
Nico.
saying
Yep.
that
He was here the last episode, right?
Yeah, that's right. So Nico
Yeah.
was telling us that they had he had to like eat and like what is it like fuel up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to bring like gels also? Or are you just gonna like eat what's like the at the booths? And
I'm
stuff
gonna
like
have
that?
to, yeah. I was talking to another guy that ran that same race with Nico,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Yeah, dude, like I forget exactly what the measurements were, but it was some sort of like a crazy amount of like salts, like electrolytes per hour,
Mm.
and just like because you apparently like you in your sweat you just you exude. I don't know, whatever, dispel, get rid of,
Dispel.
Excrete.
excrete. Get rid of. You get rid of
your
so
body
much.
gets
Your
rid of-
body gets rid of so much salt, and you need to
Yeah.
replace it, but you're not like making it fast enough or something
Right.
like that. And so you just need to consistently be drink. Like I think it's like every hour it's like 300 milligrams or something like that.
I don't know if that's a lot or a little bit.
I have
but
no idea. Either.
sounds
He
like a
said
lot.
it. He said it, and I was like, "Whoa!" But I don't know what it means.
It's like a drop.
It's a little dropper of salt water. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna but I'll probably like. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be a long enough time too, right? Where I could probably like bring granola bars and stuff. And
Sure.
I'm gonna bring one of those. I'm trying to pick up the Camelback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna do the vest?
What do you think? The vest is cooler?
I don't know. It seems like that's like pretty trendy. isn't
Yeah.
it? Like the vest.
The vest feels trendy. I like the idea of having like a little hose though, that I can like quickly like
On your back.
you know.
Yeah.
I think some of the vests have a camelback.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
combining two worlds.
Yeah,
Best of both worlds.
you know?
Best of both worlds.
Vestibule.
Investment.
Okay.
Stupid. Yeah. You know, it's like a little bit, and this is so
Mount Everest. What? Sorry.
effervescent.
Everest.
No, you know, it's really like objectively, it's a really dumb thing that's holding me up. But also, I didn't realize this before. I really got into like running as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
but like running's expensive, dude.
What?
What?
Really?
You think? Well, no, because like the actual like buying shoes like is one thing. Once you buy a pair of shoes, you have them for a while. But if you really want to get like I have like so there's people that I know, or like friends of friends, whatever, that are like big into running. Like they'll run like half marathons for fun type stuff.
Right.
Okay.
But they're like, yeah, I got my like track shoes, and then I got my outdoor shoes, and my long run shoes, and my short run shoes,
Right.
and these are all like high level, like really good quality, whatever. So they're all like
Yeah.
$200-300 per pair,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's just like, and then apparently I didn't know this, but apparently it's supposed to like, shoes have like an expiry date, like running
Oh
shoes.
yeah.
So they only
Mm.
have a certain amount of kilometers that you can wear them for until they're like, I guess, not as
Suboptimal.
optimal. Yeah, like, until they don't perform as well as they did out the
Yeah.
box or something. So you have to like replace them.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Which in my mind, growing up as a minority, I'm going like, oh, you wear your shoes until there's holes in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently, you're not supposed to do. Apparently, once there's holes in them, it's too long.
You
But,
might injure yourself.
Apparently,
Maybe. Yeah.
but that's the
Yeah.
thing. And then like you can buy like, because I went to granted I was in like West Van, so you know that's kind of already expensive area. But I went to this like trendy running store or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like looking around at like, I don't know, kit running shoes, like running gear, just like shorts and shirts and stuff like that. Like, and it's like, yeah, like a dry fit shirt is like $200. And I was like, I
That's
feel like you could just
wild.
buy like a dry fit from Value Village and be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like
Yeah. Or just like don't wear a shirt.
that too.
If you're like afraid that it'll get wet, just don't wear it.
Just don't wear it. But the thing is, I'm shy.
I'm a shy guy.
I'm a shy little guy. Do you think I'm not gonna run buck in hell without a shirt on?
Yeah. That's true.
I'm.
That's true.
It's been winter. You know what I mean?
It'll
gotta-
be in July, isn't it?
I mean,
You
yeah,
got
it's true.
time.
I got a couple. I got a couple months to cut back a little.
Yeah.
Trim down. Some.
Trim a little.
Trim a little. I'm gonna. Yeah. They're gonna be like, "What's your pre-res prep?" I'm like, "Get a tan real quick."
GLT.
GLT. Oh, hell yeah. Honestly, the older that I get, do you know GLT?
Yeah. I thought it was Gym Tan Laundry.
Yes, sir.
Oh, GTL?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Gym
Maybe it's
tan?
Gym Laundry and then Tan.
No, I think it is Gym Tan Laundry. GTL.
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 Gym Tan Laundry.
Yeah.
I think the older that I get, the more I realized like that there's a lot of truth in that.
What?
Like GTL.
Jersey Shore?
Gym
Oh,
Tan Laundry.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm just like, hey man, you know, just if you can go to the gym, you can get a tan, you can do your laundry on time, wear fresh clothes, whatever. It's like
And you're
kind of a
winning.
happy life. Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Hmm.
You know, like I can't tell like the amount of times that I like have to like, you know, wear shorts as underwear. You know what I mean?
Where you just like run out and you're
Dang.
like, oh, what am I gonna do next?
You know, you're like, I guess I gotta
Dude,
do some
shorts
gym
is underwear.
shorts.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, of
once.
course. You
Yeah.
got it every now and again.
Yeah. of
And sometimes
course.
you get stuck, you know?
You like you like go through, you're rifling through the underwear drawer. And you're like,
yeah.
there's nothing here.
Yeah.
No.
And I have to be in the office. in, like,
Literally, yeah,
30
absolutely.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, well, I guess
Shorts it is.
Look at your Lululemons, you're like, here we
Sorry.
go.
Sorry.
But it's never a nice shorts. It's always the shorts that you've had for a minute now.
Yeah.
And you're like, I mean,
That's right.
I guess it's fine.
These are basically under.
You're like,
this is
these are
basic
sleep
underwear.
shorts. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? You're like, it is what it is.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, though, like, you know,
Yeah.
gym tan laundry. If you can gym tan laundry every week, like, it's not too shabby.
No.
Most
Not
people
even,
don't go to the
like-
gym every week either.
Not
right?
even
So
like tan on like a tanning bed, but just like get out.
just get outside.
Just
Yeah.
get outside.
You can go to the gym, get outside, and do your laundry on time. That's a pretty solid life.
That is.
I would do that. I can't do it right now.
You could do your laundry outside right now.
And you could.
And-
It's sunny.
And
out.
then do some
dry.
push-ups.
And push-ups, yeah, while it's drying.
There you go.
Like
And
you
you
don't
get a tan.
stop.
All in GTL, all in one
Absolutely.
fell swoop.
One fell swoop.
It's three birds.
Three birds, one
Three birds, one
stone.
shore.
One fell swoop.
One fell swoop.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting outside, you got outside recently, Josh, and you hurt your back.
Speaking of
Yes.
backsides, you're back, hey?
Oh,
Speaking of
yeah. Yeah, that's right.
How's
was that
that?
for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, so initially I thought it was bad. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, what's the story? Tell us the
last,
story.
Yeah, last week I went to the ER because I was playing basketball with a
Mhm.
bunch of students, and we were playing 2-on-2, and I finally got the ball. Like this was the first time, like
Yeah.
with the ball in my hand. I'm like, you know what? Let's go for it. I'm gonna take the shot. I like rose up for the jump shot, bricked it. Like didn't even make it. I came down.
Like an airball?
No, well, it touched the rim. It touched the rim. I think it touched the front of the rim. Okay, and it bounced
Just goes
out.
bonk.
Yeah, I went donk. Yeah, exactly. And then I came down, and then I felt something in my back, just like like just
Ooh.
tweaked. And
Yuck.
then all of a sudden, I'm short of breath. There's pain in my back, and I'm like coughing a little bit. I'm like shallow breath in, coughing out, shallow breath in, coughing out.
Mhm.
And I'm like, Nathan, you gotta tag me in, bro. I can't do this right now. I need to go inside. And so I went into the church
Mm.
where our friend Tate was giving out like cookies
Shout out Tate.
and shout out
Mhm.
Tate for real.
Tate's
And
cookies.
and there were
Specifically.
like Gatorades and stuff like that for the students that were going home from school.
Mm.
So I sit down, and Tate's like, "Oh, dude, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just hurt my back," and still like, doing all
Yeah.
that stuff, and she goes, "Oh no, you're not breathing right." I'm like, "I'm not."
Mm.
You're like, "Yeah,
That's good.
we should take you to the hospital." Oh,
Mm.
okay. And so this was like on a Thursday. We have youth in
Yeah.
like a couple hours. I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? Before we go, I'm gonna email you my manuscript
Mhm.
because I have to preach to these like middle school kids in like a couple hours,
Right.
and just in case, just in case you've got it, you could preach this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and so we're going down.
At this point, did you think that you were just gonna like be in and out and like get back to youth?
That's what I was hoping. That's what
Word,
I was
okay.
hoping. But just in case,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
case.
yeah.
So we're going down. We get to the ER. It's like 3:30.
Yeah.
Youth starts 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to preach until like maybe 7:45.
Right. So you got a couple
Alright.
hours still. You're chilling.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
I wait for like 7 hours. I don't see a doctor till like 10:30. The doctor comes. He's like, "Okay, so what happened?" I'm like, I hurt my back and I couldn't breathe."
Mm.
And he's like, "Well, you're breathing fine right now." I'm like, "Am I?" And then he checks with the checks my breathing with the
Mhm.
stethoscope, and he's like, "Yeah, your breathing's fine." I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "Is your back tender?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like poking around. I'm like, yeah, no, there, that's tender, I guess. He's
Yeah.
like, "Okay, well." He steps back. He's like, "Well, it seems as though you pulled your back." I'm like, "Oh, good."
Yeah.
I waited 7 hours for you to tell me that I like tore a muscle.
Yeah.
Like, how do you explain the breathing? He's
Yeah.
like, "Well, I don't know. Like, it's just like sometimes your body tries to hold where it's
Yeah.
where it got hurt, and
Yeah.
so it didn't want to expand or whatever."
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Okay, that's weird." And he's like, "Do you want anything for?" Oh, and then I told him like, "Oh man, I feel so bad. Like, I like took up a bed,
Mm.
took up a room
Mhm.
for you to just tell me that I pulled my muscle." And he's like, "Yeah, well, do you want anything for the pain?" I'm like, we have Tylenol and like Advil at home. Is like, would that be okay? He's like, "Well, that's what I was gonna give you." And then he walks away. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." I had to I was like, yeah, we were in there. Like, time with the doctor, not even like 5 minutes.
That's so funny.
I waited 7 hours just to see the doctor for maybe like 2 minutes, 3
Yeah.
minutes, and then
Mhm.
I'm like, "Oh, well,
Time to
Danelle,
go
let's
home."
get out of here." I have to like pretend, not really pretend that I was like
Mm.
injured or something like that, walking past all the other
That's
people that
so
were waiting
funny.
for the thing.
That's so
I
crazy.
was like, to make it like seem like it was like worth it. or
Worthwhile.
whatever.
So other people that are like also waiting with like broken arms and like concussions are like, wow, that guy's a hero. He's been waiting for 7 hours. I hope he got the
Like,
treatment he deserves.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's like, they're
I
like,
just-
wow, man, that doctor's really good because you look really healthy. He healed you.
Yeah, no, I just what's it called? I
Yeah,
walked
like
out of there so fast. I didn't even look at nobody. I'm like, "Danelle, we gotta go. We gotta go.
So
We gotta go."
the secretaries are like, how is it? How are you
Oh,
feeling?
just
Like,
like,
"Good,
don't,
good,
talk,
no."
to me, don't talk to me.
Stupid.
Oh my gosh, you're still here? You
my-
must have had something really serious.
You must have been in a lot of pain.
My ego is bruised.
That's so funny.
Oh, man.
That sucks,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
And basically, so yeah, you waited for like 7 hours for him to be like, hey man,
Yeah.
you're in your 30s now.
Like basically he told me, yeah, it was like, yeah, so just stretch. Just stretch before you try to do anything.
Did you do a warm up? Did you shoot around a bit or anything?
No,
You
I
jump
just
straight into
yeah,
it.
I just went straight
off the
in.
couch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just off the
Off the couch?
Yeah, off the bench. Yeah, exactly. No, and it was so funny too because
Mm.
he was like, "Well, here's the thing." He was like, "Well, yeah, you pulled your muscle. It's gonna be a lot worse tomorrow,
Mm.
and it's like recovery is probably gonna be like 5 days."
Mhm.
Like, all right, thanks, doc. I like woke up the next morning. I'm like, "Oh, gee whiz, what are we gonna do today?" I like sprung out of bed, like super like. Oh yes,
Nimble and
like,
spry,
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. Like it was so crazy.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wow,
But
that
yeah,
sucks,
there you
buddy.
go. Yeah, it was
'Cause,
kind of
yeah, you know-
embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, because I remember I was at work and I saw like our friend Tate posted a thing just being like on her stories. I forget where, but she posted a thing just being like, haha, at the ER with my friend Josh or something like that. And I was at work. I like stepped out being like, bro, like, what happened? Are you good? Da, da, da. Like, that's so whatever.
Yeah,
And then, and then,
thanks,
so I
man. That's
texted, I think I called you or I called somebody and I remember someone got back to me and they were like, oh yeah, Josh pulled his back really bad. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh no. Like,
Can he
too-
walk? Can he walk? Or?
Yeah, literally, because I was like, Josh has a bad back. Like his back's been bad for a
Oh,
minute now.
yeah.
Da da da.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if like something's happened, whatever. If you like that sucks because especially because he's been working so hard to like in physio to like get better, whatever. Like he has to regress. That's like crazy.
Yeah.
And then and I called you too. I FaceTimed you like a couple hours later, and you're
That's
like
right.
on your bed, being like, yeah, man, it's tough.
Just laid it on thick.
100%.
You were like on the you were in the waiting room like I've been here for 6 hours.
Yeah.
I'm so thirsty.
I'm so thirsty. I haven't eaten.
Somebody send me some chicken. I'm so hungry.
I went, yeah, but if you need anything, just let me know. Whatever. You're like, Jollibee. It's like, oh,
Deathbed all of a sudden.
it's like, Josh, I'm in West Van. I need it. I need it. Yeah, I guess I could try to get out of work early.
Maybe,
I guess.
I could call my dad.
Yeah.
Like, I could call my mom too.
I can call my pop and be like, hey, could you drive to Surrey and get
Grab some
Jollibee for Josh? I think he's dying.
He's like, "What's Jollibee?"
But no, he's Hispanic, so be Yoli Abeja. Stupid. That sucks though, buddy.
He's like asking. He's like, "Are those the one? Is that the one that wears the Gore-Tex?
That's the
Is
Japanese
that
one.
Is that the one that wears the Gore-Tex?"
No. And you're like, no, he's from the Philippines. He wears chinelas.
He's
He wears Chanel.
the one wearing basketball shorts.
He's the one wearing basketball shorts.
He's the one wearing basketball shorts and
My
Chanelas and
one's
don't
in
fit
the
him anymore.
Chanel.
Oh, dude, he's the one with gout.
Yeah.
See that bee
blood
with gout?
pressure.
He's the one with eczema.
He's on diabetes. Oh dang, that's
So
crazy.
that's so funny.
No.
Wow, that's tough,
Oh,
buddy.
yeah.
Yeah. So now,
it's tough break.
so what? Now are you gonna have you learned your lesson? Are you
Yeah.
gonna stretch before you play
Yeah,
basketball,
stretch
or
me.
what's
I'm
your?
gonna do my warm ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably gonna do some form shots before I
That's
try to
so-
take anything.
Yeah.
Take any shots farther than like 15 feet.
Because like I think you were telling me too that the kid that you were playing against, he was like a shooter too, eh?
Well, yeah, like he was quick.
Yeah.
We were playing against some of the quicker guys on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
court
yeah.
or whatever, and so
That's
I
so
was like trying
classically
to
high
get
school
the.
too.
Oh gosh.
To be like to want to show up and be like, oh, I want to be the best in the court. Da da da. This like pickup game.
Yeah, seriously.
Witness me. You know.
Witness me. Although I played on Tuesday and I was giving them work.
Word.
Like because typically we play like king of the court.
Yeah.
And Daniel and I like stayed on for maybe like 6 rotations.
Oh no way. That's
yeah,
sick.
we did pretty good, and it was like fine. It would have been cool, like I could have kept going. I would have kept going.
Yeah.
Because it was like each game was up to 2
Oh, chill.
because it was like we want to get through as many.
Yeah. Oh, there's like
kids
a
as-
crowd
as-
then too, eh?
Yeah, we
Oh,
want to
fire.
get
That's
through.
sick.
Yeah, but your boy has not done cardio or
Mm.
any is not basketball ready.
Yeah.
Like know,
Mhm.
and after the 6th rotation, I'm like breathing hard. Like it was like.
Daniel's like, all right, buddy, one more, let's get it.
Yeah, I was like, nah, you're gonna have to tag me out. I'm like, oh,
I feel my
dude.
back.
My back,
My
my
back.
back. I'm breathing weird. Yeah.
You need a sub?
Like,
So,
no, it's not from anything. That's just bad cardio. Bro.
yeah.
Like, okay, sorry.
Tay gets worried again. She's like, no, Josh, not again. I was like, nah, I'm just out of shape.
Just can't breathe. Yeah.
Give me that Gatorade.
Get those electrolytes.
Actually, yeah, I think I'm down 300 milligrams.
Anyone go to Camelback?
Do you have any more cookies? I need one of them cookies.
So funny.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you? What's it called? Circling back to our previous conversation. Are you going to be running with like music and stuff like that?
If I'm allowed to. I have no
Oh.
idea. I like literally. Here's the thing. Is the thing is that
Yeah.
I initially was gonna do the run with a group of friends. Or there's a couple of them, right? A couple of the homies, whatever,
Right,
whatever.
right,
A couple
right.
of people that are maybe like not as good at running,
Yeah.
like me. Like people that are not as good at, huh?
Oh,
No.
like
People that are
Come
not
on,
as good at
let's
running,
go,
akin
let's
to
go.
myself. I also
Yeah,
am not
for
good at
sure.
running, is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not like me.
oh.
I meant to be like people that aren't as
Yeah.
good at running, like you know, also me, including myself, not as good at running.
yes.
Yeah.
But then one of the guys I was gonna do it with was like, "Hey, my ankle hurts."
It's the same guy that I play basketball with.
It might just be.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I know, dude. You can play basketball for 6 rounds, but you can't run up 5 hours. Run up a mountain for 5 hours with me.
Come on,
I
man.
know. I wasn't gonna say his name, but
Kinda
anyways,
sus.
kind of
That's kinda
sus. Yeah. So this is an official call out at Daniel.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Beef Watch 2024 continues.
Oh. I think we have him on next, don't we?
Oh, do we?
No,
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, that's so
know.
funny. I was like, bro, put me on. I'll be. That's so funny. Wow.
Daniel v. Daniel.
Daniel v. Daniel violence. Nah, but initially, yeah. So I don't know anything about the run. Truly, I like read through like when I signed up, I like read through like the not disclaimers, but like the whatever like
Sure. Yeah, the
things they need
rules
to
or
know, whatever
Yeah,
FAQs
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, descriptions, whatever. And yeah, I mean like. I don't know. It didn't say anything about I couldn't. I feel like I should be able to. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
assuming that I don't know, like there's not like a safety thing about it. Like I don't see why not.
Mm-hmm,
Right.
mm-hmm.
But the question is too though, like what am I gonna listen to for like
Oh,
8
that's
hours?
what, that's
You
what
know
I was
I mean?
gonna.
Yeah.
That was what.
Yeah,
that-
no, I got
that
you.
was
Yeah, no, I
my-
got it.
that was my
yeah,
next
yeah,
question.
we got there.
Yeah.
Like podcasts, audiobooks, top 5 albums.
Probably honestly,
playlists.
I've been like
Just all of Taylor Swift, 8 hours.
and that's the thing. That's what I was thinking about. I was gonna listen to the what is it? Oh my gosh, I should know this.
Dead Poet Society.
Yes, but there's 2 of them. There's the department, and I think there's like anthology is the longer one because she has the full. There's like the one of like the 12 songs, and she has the one of like the 24 songs or something like that.
Oh yeah, the double feature.
The double feature, yeah.
Double feature.
I think like it would have been. I think that's like. I think it's like her B sides, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But I think that one's produced by not Jack Antonoff. It's produced by the other guy, but I forget his name.
Kanye?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was produced. I think actually it was all produced by Kanye. Kind of all like.
all of
yeah.
it's Kanye.
Sorry.
Always was, always will be.
It always was, it always will be, and apparently he made her famous. So,
Well, there you go.
I mean, he said so, right? So I don't. Who am I to disagree with? You know,
Big.
horse's mouth, right? Like
Yeah, dude.
Wait, okay.
A musical genius.
Wait, it's Tortured Poets Department.
Torture Poets.
Okay,
Department.
gotcha.
Yeah, not Dead Poet Society, which is what I thought it was, featuring Robin Williams.
Shout out the boy.
Shout out the boy.
Oh,
Was that
R.I.P.
right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm a big movie guy. I'm not. But yeah, I don't know. I probably like I don't know. I'll probably find some podcasts to listen to. See if I have recommendations besides this one. I'll have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Because like I mean, if I do it with people though too, like maybe it'll be a little more like if I do it with if I find people to come
you're
to
like-
do it with me.
Yeah, chit chatty.
We can banter and stuff like that, yeah,
that's
but-
true.
I don't know. I think maybe because I have a small brain, I can't focus on too many things at once. I have to be like, you know what I mean? Like
What if it's just like white noise for 8 hours?
I did that when I was studying.
Yeah.
A little bit it helps. Not gonna lie. When I
Whoa.
was doing home, I think maybe like
Just like rain sounds while you run.
yeah, on a low. I've never
That's-
done
that's
the rain sounds while I run. But I did it when I was doing like back in the day when I was in school and I was doing like my final season and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It was like I just had like loop of like white noise and like I don't know, like soft rain or something, or like ocean and white noise kind of thing.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And like, there's playlists of it out there on Spotify and stuff like that, and it's crazy because they're all like 8 hour long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the song, like one, like I guess song
One
or whatever is
track,
like one
yeah.
track is like 8 hours, so you can just sit there and like whatever.
That's wild.
makes sense.
But yeah, I don't know. It's probably like I'm sure it's like an ADHD thing or something. You know what I mean?
I
Like a
could see that,
neurodivergent thing. Which yeah, then could explain a lot of things if that's the case.
Stop. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably there's like what was it? Like oh yeah, like like cafe or like coffee shop ambience.
Yes, that's right. He told me about this.
Like albums or whatever. Probably probably goes sometimes he goes to like these like coffee shops.
Yeah.
And you know, there's some that like play their music way too loud and it's just like super like I don't know, something super
It's like Dance Monkey.
yeah, or like yeah, or like EDM and stuff like that. Or
word,
just
yeah,
like
yeah,
really like obnoxious sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially for like one, a coffee shop, and two, like trying to get some studying done.
Yeah.
And so what Pravi would do is like he would listen to coffee shop ambience on
So
Spotify
funny.
because he's
in a
not
coffee shop.
he's not getting it at this
That's
coffee
so
shop.
jokes.
I'm like, wow, that's
And
like
also like
commitment
pop
to
off
the
though.
thing.
You know what I mean? Like
100%,
do your thing.
That was great.
Like that's yeah.
So,
I love that. I love that. It's almost like going to a bar and bringing your own beer, or going to the coffee shop and bringing like a coffee from home.
Yeah, and being like, hey, can you grind this?
Yeah.
Can you grind this?
can
up?
hey, can I get some hot water also?
Yeah.
Thanks.
If we could
For your
just
own
change like
setup.
the conversation and music of this whole place,
Yeah,
and just get like
you walk into like
let's fix the acoustics in here. It's all echoey.
yeah.
That's all I want.
You're walking into a cafe, you're like, this is actually kind of bad, kind of
Yeah.
stinky, kind of bad actually in here. I kind of don't like it at all.
No.
The barista's like, hey, you can go somewhere else or whatever. It's like, no, I don't think I will. I think I'll just
put my headphones
do
on.
my own thing here. I think I'll just change this vibe for myself, actually.
There you
Which I mean, yeah, hey, you know, live your truth, I guess. Have you all ever done something like that? Are you like, do you like maybe I don't know, more specific? I can't listen to music if I'm like writing anything.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like music or like definitely not podcasts, but if I'm like writing, if I had to like write papers or something like that, I couldn't listen to music because it would be too much like too many
Into it.
words.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I
Kinda
told myself that I can, but I don't think that I can.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I get that.
I want to.
Mm.
Like you especially at like sometimes in the office when I go in, I just like want to listen to music while I work, but
Yeah.
I can't because I have like what I'm doing is like music.
Yeah.
And so I can't listen to other music while I'm like
yeah.
trying to chart out the song,
Right,
you know.
right, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyways.
That's fair.
Yeah, like I work from home,
Mm.
but it's usually just quiet.
Mm.
Like it's whatever noise is around is the noise that I can hear.
Yeah.
Because yeah, same thing. If I am listening to a song, I'll get super into it, and then I'll think, man, this email that I was supposed to write in like 10 minutes, it's been like an hour. I've just been trying to find the right song for this email
That's so
for
funny.
like an hour.
What do you think is like? Do you have like genres in your head that are like this is a good like blank genre or whatever? Like sometimes if I'm like this is so corny. Sometimes if I'm like working out and I'm like doing something that's like maybe like a bit of a lighter weight, I'll like put on some like I'll put on some like some hip hop or whatever, but like very kind of like bouncy, like more fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I'd be
yeah.
like, yeah, I'm just here doing my thing. Da da da. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if I'm like gonna do like a PR, I'll put on something more aggressive. You know what I mean? Like some more aggressive like hip hop or like some like whatever like
Yes.
hardcore or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get in the zone. Da da da. Do you have stuff like that? Or are you like, wow, this is like great work from home music?
Work from home music.
Or like
And-
what's a good email song for you?
I don't know if there's a good email song,
Mm.
but I will when I start to like when it's in the afternoon
Mm-hmm.
and the energy's low.
Mm-hmm.
I will play 90s and 2000s punk rock,
Mm.
and it just boosts for a bit.
Yeah.
There you go.
But then I got to turn it off to like actually do some work. Like I'll have my like 10-minute just like I don't know something
a
like
little 10-minute power hour. Just
yeah
like,
yeah. Dude, that's such a good thing. Like
I
instead
love
of
it.
coffee, just have a power 10-minute
That's so funny.
and then just get really hyped. And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna write this email.
Yeah.
That wasn't even like that. It's like 3 sentences.
It was a request for someone else to do a thing. You're just like, hey, could you get back to that thing that I asked you to do?
And I'm like, sure. That's like the email.
And you're like there in your room for like 10 minutes, like shadow boxing.
Power stands,
Yeah.
just looking out and
Right?
past the window.
Looking into a mirror and just,
Oh.
You're the man. You're the man.
no, you the man.
can
You're
do
the
this.
man.
That's so funny.
Sure.
a big one, though.
Send.
But you had a good music question earlier, didn't you?
Did I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I asked, what would you, because we were talking, what were we talking about? I forget. We were just talking about music and stuff.
Mm.
And I like, what would have to happen? Oh, sorry. I remember what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about, I think like Psy, like of Gangnam Style came up in conversation.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about like, oh, like, haha, Psy is like super political or whatever. I don't think he is, but like if he was, there'd be really jokes if that was like our president or something. Gangnam Style guy was like the president. So we're like, what would have to happen for like an artist or something like that to like for you to find out like an artist to come out with a thing? Obviously, there's like the obvious like horrible things people have done.
Right.
Shout out
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
Let's
Maybe
well,
don't
not
shout
shout
him
out.
out.
yeah, let's
In reference to
I.e.
i.e.
a
Footnote R. Kelly.
Robert Kelly.
Robert Kelly,
yeah.
Peter Diddy.
Is his name actually Peter?
I have no idea.
I thought it was Puff.
Is it Puff? I thought it was Puff Daddy.
Oh.
He kept changing it so that he wouldn't get caught. But
Mm,
caught up to him.
it,
know
it
what I'm
did,
saying?
and it did. Well, it's because you did say P Diddy for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
But anyways, yeah. So like, aside from like the obvious, like, is there a thing that like an artist could do, like come out like I don't know, being like I'm gonna run for president or something like that? That you'd be like, this is kind of corny.
Mm.
I'm kind of over this artist or whatever. I think that if I like for me, I think if like an artist I really liked got like heavy like political, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like had like really angry takes, like angry right wing takes, whatever. Like
Mm-hmm.
like if I found out that like Kendrick or something like that,
Oh no,
It's
not
like-
Kendrick.
really like
Oh,
like
no.
rapping da 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 whatever, you know. And one of the songs was like, and also we shouldn't protect trans kids, and we're like, whoa, huh? Kind of a crazy thing to just throw into a bar. You know, maybe it'd make me pause a little bit. I
Maybe-
mean,
Ooh.
why is that?
Is
Why
that
is that
necessary?
The song's about Drake.
Yeah, dude.
And why'd you throw that in there? What's that gonna do with Drake?
Interesting.
You know?
Yeah. Maybe if they were like racist to Filipino people,
They're
because
like,
then his music or their music would be against me.
If like someone was like, yeah, and I hate Janelas.
Yeah, it's like you take that back.
And,
you take
and
that back.
spam is bad.
Oh, no.
no.
Racist for
awful.
dumb people. No.
Basmati is the best rice.
No.
No, it's not.
Oh no. I don't know if I can listen to you.
I don't like the
anymore.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's,
Oh.
Because then all of a sudden their music is just like dissing me.
that's fair.
Mm.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawrence, what do you feel like? What do you?
Well, I think like my original answer was, if they made bad music, I would
You
stop.
no longer listen to
I
their
would
music.
no longer listen to their
Makes
music.
sense.
And hey, you know what?
Dang,
Fair
I
enough.
wish I
And fair
had that
enough.
answer, man.
That's
That was
really
such
good.
A good answer.
But I think it would be like, I don't really think that like artists are necessarily like what we should follow for like morality or anything like that.
Mm.
So I wouldn't pick something like that.
That's a good take.
But I think if they were just, never tried to like further their craft, and it was like the same sort of album, like
Yeah.
for like the next like 4 releases or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I get that you can like you can have that, but
Mm-hmm.
like man,
That's fair.
this artist's just been like like sitting on the laurels,
Yeah, that's fair. That's
riding that
valid.
wave for a little too long.
Yeah, they make like one song with a certain vibe, whatever, and then their whole discography sounds like that one song for the rest of their career. And you're just like, this is kind of it's cool that one time, I guess, but maybe you don't have to make all of your songs sound like American Idiot.
Yeah, or like some of the DJs that have been like really popular, right?
Uh-huh.
Like a lot of their stuff sounds like pretty similar.
That's fair.
So maybe like I haven't gotten into any of them.
Yeah.
Oh, like these EDM guys.
Yeah,
Is
is
what you're
it?
saying?
They have like a
Mm.
certain style.
Yeah,
Some
I
of them
mean-
have like branched out, but some
Yeah.
of them it's just like the same thing.
that's fair. I think that's probably just what is popping right now as well.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't a good time because I think we're running out a little bit. But would you say that you can like separate the art from the artist pretty well? Are you like kind of, do you know what I mean? Like, are you like,
Yeah. I would say it's just like one of the things though is that I find like more and more important is like the lyricism. So
Right.
like maybe when I was younger it was like whatever, the lyrics don't really matter. It's like
Mhm.
really vibey. I really enjoy it. But
Right.
now I'm like, wait, did she just say on the song what I think?
they said?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can listen to this. This is like
Mm.
a little hard to just like consume as a consumer.
Right. Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's
That's a
good.
good take.
Yeah, you're like, you would listen to like, I would listen to you like 90s hip hop, right?
Yeah.
And if I listen to it now, I'm like, but I like respect women though.
Yeah. I love my wife actually.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
my wife and our marriage. And
Yeah.
I think she brings more value.
I think monogamy is a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
I don't want to be in the club.
No.
Popping bottles full of bub.
Yeah. I don't want to be in the candy shop. I like my house.
I like my house, and my wife.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I don't even like
I
candy.
don't even like candy.
Yeah, I can't eat it anymore because I'm afraid I'll get diabetes.
My tooth aches.
It's just too sweet. Are you there yet? Are you like, oh man, candy's a little too sweet?
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I've been there for a minute now.
Josh?
There are certain candies. Like
Yeah.
if somebody were to open a pack of like Haribo anything,
Yeah.
I'm in that
Oh.
bag.
Yeah.
Give me some of that,
Hey,
that
fair enough.
cola,
And fair
the
enough.
cola gummies, or like the the gummy bears.
Yeah,
Elite.
that's fair.
What about like one that I can't eat anymore?
Uh-huh.
I think are like pixie sticks.
Oh
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Where it's like it's just
Just
sugar.
sugar.
Yeah, no, I know.
can't-
That's what I'm
can't do
saying.
Skittles.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh. Starburst?
I can
No,
I can do
I
a singular
can't.
Starburst.
I can do maybe like one red one, and then I'm like
I like the
done
pink ones.
skis.
The pink ones.
That was pretty
Mm,
good.
Pink ones are pretty good.
Yeah.
I think like I could like maybe like I think like Sour Patch Kids. I used to like demolish
Oh
those
yeah,
back
yeah,
in the day.
yeah.
But then too many of them, you're just like, yeah.
It's a little too much.
Chocolate, I'm still in there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well,
but
because chocolate's like for adults.
yeah, candies is
Because chocolates you can like have difficulty.
sorry.
You can like increase the difficulty for a chocolate.
Oh,
you can
yeah,
like have
you
like a
can.
dark chocolate instead of a
Yeah,
milk
dark
chocolate.
Get like a
chocolate.
99%.
Yeah. You can like
You could throw
tweak the
some
percentages.
You could
Oh.
throw some spicy.
Yeah, you can make it. You
some
can make it
spice in
yuckier if
there.
you wanted, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it is to be an adult: is to have worse things and go,
Coffee
Some
without
sophisticated.
cream and sugar.
yeah, exactly.
I like this
Espresso with no
chocolate.
milk.
I like that it hurts my teeth to eat.
I like this 99% because it feels like just vegetables. It's like eating a gross vegetable.
I like that it
Vegemite.
tastes like rubber.
Yeah.
This is delicious. I'm glad that I'm eating this right now with my glass of wine that I also like.
No. I like cognac now. It's great. It's even worse.
Cognac.
Dude, my dad was into cognac. That was like his thing
What's
when he was drinking.
I have no idea. What is
Cognac.
cognac? It's brown.
Is that not Hennessy?
I think Hennessy is cognac. Yeah.
Henny is cognac, right?
yeah.
Saint Remy.
Oh, Saint Remy.
That's
Like
not
in
Yeah.
the ratatouille.
Yeah, dude.
Saint Remy. Yeah.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
His name was Remy, right?
Yeah,
Do
I
they-
think so.
do you
No,
think
it's
we
Linguini. Huh? Yeah.
They gotta make another one of those, man.
What?
Ratatouille.
Yeah, that's such a good movie.
Sometimes
Oh,
I feel like
thought
it's
you
good
meant the
for,
dish. Like, you made a ratatouille.
good for
wish.
you.
Wow.
I think
I
though,
love
like
time.
one of those movies are a little bit like I don't know. I feel like the I don't know allure of it is like it's like a one and done.
Which?
That's true.
Like Ratatouille.
Oh yeah.
Like imagine making like because did they make it Up 2 or something or no?
They
I'm tripping.
did?
No, I don't think they did.
There was something about like one of those movies where
It
it
was
was like,
Cars too.
oh, it was Cars too. Maybe. I don't actually know. But it was like
Car-
one of those like
yeah.
classic like childhood movies that they're like, this is doing really well. We should make more of it.
Mm.
And then it kind of like ruined like the bow that it ended on. You know what I mean? So in the same way, yeah. Like if they made it up to, you know what I mean,
I was
up higher.
so
Get
Down.
higher.
higher, uppist. I know. So Danelle and I were watching Cars
Nice.
because our friend's kid, baby Elliot, was watching Cars one day, and we're like, oh my gosh,
Shout out
I forgot how like good this movie was.
Yeah.
Even for like 2006. Like I
Yeah.
didn't realize this came out like, that long ago.
Mm.
We're like, you know what? Let's watch through the Cars like trilogy.
Mm.
So we watched Cars 2. I'm like, and then at the end of the movie, I'm like, I don't know if I like Cars 2 that much. It wasn't like that, like, like like the underdog becomes like a super spy. That
Mm.
wasn't relatable at all for me. And she goes, Josh, they're cars. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Me
you're right.
as an adult man, I feel like I don't really agree
I
with
don't-
that
I
kind
don't
of
know if
story.
I don't know if I can like relate to this. This
I think that the
isn't relatable
second
at all.
story, I think the second act wasn't as strong.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, oh man, like, and it wasn't even about the like lightning McQueen at all. It was like a Tomater's like glow up. Oh, not Tomater, just Mater.
Mm.
It's like Tomater without the ta.
Mm.
Anyways, but Cars 3 though,
Bangs.
man,
How's it going?
They brought it
I
back.
really liked it. Yeah, it was.
They reeled it in.
It was relatable, regardless if you're a car or not.
I remember watching. I've only seen Cars as an adult,
Mm.
Yeah, me too.
and then like the first one
Yeah.
when Lightning McQueen is like on the podium and he gets flashed.
Mm.
I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
This isn't a kids movie. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's
We're gonna have to explain this to kids later.
Yeah. I think
Wow.
that's the thing too. Everyone talks about it. It's also like that thing of like, little things for adults.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean? They figure
adults,
like
yeah.
an adult's gonna have to watch it with this kid anyways, so
Yeah.
may as well make it interesting for them.
right.
It's true.
Yeah, they don't make movies that they used to. Although there's this one movie that's coming out that I don't know what it's called. I think it's like Lost in the Woods or something about. Or it's like I think it's like a robot. I think it's based on a book.
Mm.
But it's like a robot that lands on like a deserted island and he has to like save the animals. Like he starts off with like I think the book is like he starts off like with a mission of like I have to like harvest land and whatever. But then like he befriends like woodland creatures.
This is a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Oh really?
It's like a new one that came out. Or it's
Oh.
coming out, I think, in September. I think, but like Hannah sent me a thing about it, being like, we should watch this. 'Cause I think it's based on a book. But just
Wow.
watching the trailer, whatever, I like started tearing up. I'm like,
Like Wally 2.
yeah,
The Reckoning.
kind of thing. Like maybe.
The Reckoning. Wally 2, Back to the Jungle. It's like, wow. That's crazy.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Eva's lost. Or Eva?
Eva?
Eva is lost in the jungle. Wally has to find her.
Wally rebooted.
Wally rebooted.
Wally reloaded.
That'd be
Speaking of, they
so-
don't make movies like they used to. The Matrix. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude.
Did you see the fourth?
Huh?
No,
Did you see the fourth?
I don't
I
think
couldn't. I couldn't do it.
I heard it was not good as a trilogy. That they should have just stuck with a trilogy.
Because was the third one was when Neo dies and was like the
What?
you're lying.
I haven't
Like,
seen.
no
I
way.
haven't seen it in a while.
It's been so long.
I've been trying to watch all three, but I don't know where they're at.
Sorry, this is a spoiler alert.
Damn.
Producer John, throw that in there. Producer, this is in
Yes.
case you haven't seen The Matrix yet.
I feel like you've missed your chance, to not have it spoiled by this point in time.
Yeah, probably. But no, it's like because the third one, Neo is like sacrificed to the machines or something like that.
Mhm.
It's like a whole thing on like I think it was like a thing of like it was literally I think it was meant to be like a Christ like Messiah sacrificing himself for like
Yes.
evil, whatever. It's a whole thing. So after that, that's the third one, and there's another one. Because I think the
Yeah.
third one was when they have the big battle.
No. What's it called? There's a fourth.
Yeah,
That
that's
just
what I'm
came
saying.
out
What happened? And this just came out.
Yeah.
Oh, word! I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah. They brought Keanu back. Barney Stinson
No way.
from How I Met Your Mother's in it.
Yeah. Not Neil Patrick Harris.
That guy.
Not
But
Neil
like-
Patrick Harris. So
But
Barney
his
Stinson.
character, his
Barney
Barney
Stinson.
Stinson.
Barney
Yeah, yeah,
Stinson's in the.
He says legendary. He's a legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Agent, wait for it, Smith. Stupid. That was a, you know what? That might be my best joke of the whole
You know
podcast.
what? That's why we should end it. I think that was a great.
Well
you know,
done.
Thank
let's
you.
pull George Costanza and end it there.
That's great. That's
Uh,
good. Good reference.
Thank you, thank you, thank
I love
you,
Friends.
thank you.
Friends.
I know. I'm joking.
Oh gosh.
Thank you for joining us
Thanks,
today.
guys.
It was
Yeah,
great having
thanks,
you here.
Daniel.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be back.
So we're
Yeah.
not. So
Huh?
we're not gonna go on that bike ride.
Oh,
Oh no, we'll see. If you have time.
Okay, cool.
yeah,
But
I'd love
I
to.
don't know. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as we always do,
Oh, yeah. Of course.
You have to close your eyes.
close your eyes.
And I am. Wait. Hold on. I
That was
think
me.
What?
because who clapped first?
I did.
So I think we
I
got
did.
it.
Oh,
You
we
guys
did.
got it.
Nice,
Nice.
nice,
That was
nice,
too
nice.
soon. I got nervous.
I'm the
Right.
new co-host.
We should touch mics. Nice.
Feel left out.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.